The art of self-control. 8. Habits of disciplined people who always win in the long run. Look at your life for a moment. Not where you want to be, but where you actually are. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they lack self-control. They know what to do. They just don't do it consistently. They choose comfort over discipline, short-term pleasure over long-term growth, and slowly, without realizing it, they lose. But disciplined people, they don't win fast, they don't win loudly, they win quietly, they win slowly, and in the end, they always win. Today, you will learn 8 habits of disciplined people. Habits that separate winners from quitters, leaders from followers, and builders from dreamers. This is not motivation. This is mental training. Listen carefully. Habit 1. They master consistency. Disciplined people don't wait to feel motivated. They understand one brutal truth. Motivation is unreliable. Consistency is unstoppable. They show up even when they feel tired, they feel bored, they feel uninspired, because they know something most people don't. Small actions, done daily, beat big actions done occasionally. They don't try to change their life in one day. They change their routine. One workout, one page, one decision, every day. And over time, those small wins stack up. If you want self-control, stop asking, "How do I feel today?" Start asking, "What does my system require?" Consistency creates discipline. Discipline creates results. Habit 2. They embrace discomfort. Most people run from discomfort. Disciplined people walk straight into it. They understand that discomfort is not a warning sign. It's a growth signal. When it's hard to wake up early, they wake up. When it's uncomfortable to focus, they focus. When quitting feels easy, they stay. Why? Because every time you choose discomfort, your self-control muscle grows stronger. Discipline is built in moments like finishing the task you want to avoid, saying no when temptation is loud, continuing when excuses feel reasonable. If you always choose comfort, your life becomes uncomfortable. But if you choose discomfort today, your future becomes powerful. Habit 3. They say no without guilt. One of the strongest signs of discipline is the ability to say no. No to distractions. No to unnecessary conversations. No to things that don't move them forward. Disciplined people don't explain themselves to everyone. They understand. Every yes costs time. Every distraction steals focus. Every weak boundary destroys momentum. They protect their energy like it's money, because it is. If you struggle with self-control, ask yourself, who has access to my time? What steals my attention? Where am I leaking focus? The more clearly you say no to others, the more powerfully you say yes to your future. Habit 4. They build systems, not just dreams. Most people have goals. Very few have systems. Disciplined people don't rely on willpower. They design environments that make discipline easier. They remove distractions, schedule important tasks, automate good habits. They don't say, "I'll try to be disciplined." They say, "I'll build a system that forces discipline." Because willpower gets tired, systems don't. If your life requires constant self-control, your system is broken. Fix the system, and discipline becomes automatic. Habit 5. They play the long game. Disciplined people think differently. They ask, "What will this cost me in 5 years?" While others chase quick pleasure, they choose delayed reward. They save when others spend. They practice when others scroll. They learn when others complain. They understand one law of life. Short-term pain leads to long-term freedom. Short-term pleasure leads to long-term regret. If you want to win in the long run, you must become comfortable waiting. Discipline is patience in action.
Habit 6. They turn self-control into habit. Disciplined people don't fight temptation all day. They eliminate it. They build habits so strong that good behavior becomes automatic. They don't decide every day, should I work today? Work is already decided. Habits remove negotiation. When discipline becomes routine, life becomes easier. Start small. Repeat daily. Protect the habit. Self-control is not about force. It's about structure. Habit 7. They practice awareness. Disciplined people are aware. They notice when they are distracted, when emotions take control, when excuses appear, they pause before reacting. They don't let impulses decide their future. Awareness gives you choice. Without awareness, you live on autopilot. With awareness, you take control. Self-control begins in the mind. Habit 8. They protect focus like a weapon. Focus is power. Disciplined people remove noise. Unnecessary apps, useless conversations, endless consumption. They understand. What you focus on grows. They design their life around deep focus. Because success doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things consistently. Protect your focus. Your future depends on it. Discipline is not punishment. It is self-respect. Every disciplined decision is a vote for the person you want to become. You don't need motivation. You need commitment. You don't need talent. You need control. Build these 8 habits. Practice them daily. And over time, you won't just win once. You'll win for life. Now ask yourself, will you choose comfort or will you choose control? The choice is yours.
The art of self-control. 8. Habits of disciplined people who always win in the long run. Look at your life for a moment. Not where you want to be, but where you actually are. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they lack self-control. They know what to do. They just don't do it consistently. They choose comfort over discipline, short-term pleasure over long-term growth. And slowly, without realizing it, they lose. But disciplined people? They don't win fast. They don't win loudly. They win quietly. They win slowly. And in the end, they always win. Today, you will learn 8 habits of disciplined people. Habits that separate winners from quitters, leaders from followers, and builders from dreamers. This is not motivation. This is mental training. Listen carefully.